and we are placed third. That felt weird. 3? That one. Why in the world would someone want to invest in Toronto? Well, what if we look at it nationally, provincially, and locally and take a high-up perspective to understand why investors are looking here in Toronto at our real estate market. But before I get started, my name is Bradley. We do videos like this all the time, keep you updated on the latest tips and tricks here in the Toronto real estate market. And make sure you hit that subscribe button because we're going to continue to put out fantastic content. And I want to get into specifically today what makes Toronto, Toronto, and why are we just so awesome? Let's start off by looking at Canada as a whole. Now, I love some of these stats from investcanada.ca. We have 2.8 million STEM graduates, which stands for science, tech, engineering, math. In fact, we outpace the Bay Area for the amount of tech growth that we've had. It makes us the 10th largest economy in the world and #1 most attractive country for entrepreneurs. We are second only to Japan as far as political stability goes. And we have the most sound banking system in G7. As well, we are the least corrupt country among the G20 members. We are #1 for best quality of life, #5 for best country for human freedom, and we have 3 of the world's 10 most livable cities, including your favorite one right here today, Mr. Toronto. Oh, and don't forget, we have the Raptors. So we know that Canada is straight awesome, but what about the provinces and territories? Where does Ontario stand in all of that? Let's go across the entire country, starting with the Yukon. The Yukon saw a 30.32 growth in the last year. We found a loss in the Northwest Territories of just under 1%. British Columbia is up 1.79. Alberta is down 2.55. Saskatchewan won by 7% in a year. Manitoba is down almost a percentage point. Our beloved Ontario is up almost 7%. Quebec is up 6.21%. Newfoundland and Labrador down almost 7%. British Columbia up just slightly. Nova Scotia up almost 6%. And PEI absolutely killed it. 17.2% in 1 year. Unbelievable. So where do we stand in this list? Based on these statistics, other than PEI, which is just doing unbelievable, we also trail Saskatchewan and we are placed third. So we have an amazing country. We have a pretty good province. Why would people want to come to Toronto for their investment? Well, first off is the supply challenge that we discuss in all of our videos. Plug other videos, hit the subscribe button. They're seeing an opportunity to invest within this green belt because it's creating a supply challenge that, yes, will continue to increase our prices. Of course, we also have the challenge of immigration, which we've done videos on as well. You can check the immigration video. We'll tag it in this video. But that is also pushing the demand up for inventory, which with this balance of supply and demand, we're going to have ourselves quite a solid market moving forward. We also are ranked second in North America for standard of living, but it also comes down to this. Where is their profitability? Where is their money being made in growth? From January 2000 to March 2019, check out some of these figures. We beat Los Angeles by 33.67%. We beat San Francisco by 45%. We beat Seattle by 61%. And we are 133.39% faster in price growth than New York City. Do these stats excite you or do they freak you out a little bit? And this is why I think people are a little intimidated by the Toronto market because there's so much demand coming from overseas into our country because of these amazing stats. We know how we performed last year. The question is how are we going to perform in the year to come? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Slam that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time. Take care and keep it real.